Analysts polled by Reuters had expected the University of Michigan's initial July Consumer Sentiment Index to show a minor gain. However, that did not happen. Instead of the projected rise, the index fell over 1.2%, a low unseen since last December. The worrisome about this data is that in it, just 19% of Americans polled felt that their financial situation would improve within the next year. And this is a record low for the survey. The barometer of current economic conditions, however, did improve to 83.2 from 81.5.
Given the 0.9% decline in energy prices last month, producer prices rose about 1%. The overall gain in the producer price index was surprising. The cost of gasoline increased almost 2% last month, and food prices climbed as well, influencing the advance. Core PPI rose about 0.2% in June.
That's right, pump prices increased almost 1% last week alone, according to AAA's daily fuel gauge report, which accounts for almost all of the 1% gains so far for the entire month. NYMEX crude gained over 3% last week to settle Friday at $87.10 a barrel. Gold advanced about 0.86% on the COMEX for the week, with those futures settling Friday at $15.92 per ounce.
The Dow climbs 200 points on Friday. We might ask ourselves why. China's latest annualized GDP estimate, up 7.6%, was not as bad as forecasters expected, and with second quarter results from JP Morgan, Wells Fargo were encouraging, even as Moody's cut Italy's credit rating. Friday, 2 notches above junk level. After its 204-point gain on Friday, the Dow settled in at 1277. The Nasdaq ended Friday at 2908, while the S&P closed at 1356. Across the week, the Dow went up 0.4%, the S&P went up 0.15%, the Nasdaq lost about 1%.
Today, Census Bureau data on June retail sales arrive, plus second quarter results from Citigroup and Charles Schwab.
And tomorrow, the June CPI and June industrial output data appear. Ben Bernanke starts 2 days of testimony in Congress, and earnings reports emerge from Yahoo, Intel, Coca-Cola, and several others.
Then on Wednesday, a new Fed Beige Book is out. June housing starts and building permits figures arrive. And we have earnings from Bank of America, American Express, and eBay.
Thursday, the National Association of Realtors offers June existing home sales data. New initial claims numbers appear in second quarter results from large companies such as Philip Morris and Microsoft, as well as several others.
And wrapping up the week on Friday, we have IPOs from Kayak and Fender, and second quarter earnings from GE and Xerox. That's what we're looking at this week. My name is Eric Hagen.
And I'm Greg Petrie.
We'll keep our finger on the pulse of the economy and report back to you next Monday.
So please, feel free to subscribe. We'll talk with you then.